I read something recently around the benefits of taking breaks. And I think we've all heard that stepping away from our laptop, being out in the fresh air and taking a walk, but people said we're too busy for breaks. And I've definitely lived in that kind of environment where there's so much on the of a workload that you can't see a way of getting through it all other than to do more of it and
Yeah.
start sooner and end later. How do we do all the stuff that needs to be done? Is it even possible, I question, to keep up with the speed of modern life? The way I see it, it's subtractive. Everything we need to thrive is available to us already. The challenge is having people slow down long enough to catch a glimpse of it. The way I see it is this is an inside job. Yes, there are things maybe about how work gets done, processes, procedures, methodologies that can be done in the workplace. But if we slow down long enough to understand how humans work, we have the answers to those things already.
Yes.
So I think by starting by looking at what's going on the inside helps us deal with the things that are materially getting in the way of us doing things in the outside. Like a car manual, right? If I'm working as a mechanic and dealing with cars, I really need to have slowed down and be educated and to learn how a car works, right? The combustion theory or whatever it might be. It's the same if I'm working with people and I'm expecting people to do the work. I really need to understand how humans work. How do I see the world? And how comes, and then what does that mean for how other people work, and knowing that we don't all see the world in the same way, for example, has incredible implications and impact in business.
Yes. And that's one of those things that seems like common sense, but when we're in conversation,
Mm.
in work with people, it kind of gets put to one side.
It's invisible, you don't think about it, and that's the beauty of some of the work that we do. We are exploring unknown territory, and people get to catch a glimpse of that for themselves. So it's not yet more information. We provide an environment for realization where people are slowing down to really take a look at what's going on, what's
Yeah.
sitting behind all of that. And we
Yes.
don't get afforded that in modern life. We're too busy being busy even to take a break. Why on earth would we slow down enough to work out, how do humans thrive? And when we're talking about what's really going on, we're talking about what's going on inside
Mm.
us as humans, how humans work. This isn't slowing down to work out in a process whose fault it is. This is, because it can sound like that, right? But from a space of really understanding how the mind works, that gives us the information we need to solve whatever it is that's going on.